Hello. I've been thinking about this for a few days now and that I would verbally process it. Um, I wrote a comedic pilot is probably a strong word. It's more of a short. It's 22 pages. It could be a pilot for like a limited series, but I wrote that. Was it last week I wrote that? Yeah, I think so. And what was super interesting about that is it's like a super silly slapstick thing, this comedic short that I wrote. And it was almost like I had to like get out all of the funny. Like I so badly wanted to be funny. And so I just was like, and like put it all into this short. But then what was fascinating to me is I did that, and then I went and I looked at a project that I had put on the shelf last spring, so like a year ago now. And what's interesting about that project is I was trying to make that project funny, like this project from last year. The reason I put it on the shelf is I couldn't figure out if it was a feature or if it was a pilot, a TV show, and I was trying really hard to make it funny, and I just couldn't do it, and I put it on the shelf. And what's interesting is after I wrote that comedic short, when I looked back at that project, I was like, oh, like a light bulb went off. I was like, oh, my problem wasn't the format. My problem was the genre. Like I was trying to make something funny that wasn't funny. And so I realized I actually have a drama pilot on my hands. And as soon as I made that realization, like the next day I wrote out the outline for that pilot, and now I just have to write it, which knowing me, I'll probably write it tomorrow or sometime in the next couple of days, because it's been the last few days, like as I've been going on walks and stuff, I just see these characters and I see the interactions, and it makes me tear up because it's a lot, like it's a lot of emotion, and I'm like, but it's a drama. That idea you had is a drama. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting because I think sometimes when you do creative writing, you can try to force yourself into boxes. Like you almost put yourself in a box and you put your ideas into boxes. And it was just fascinating that I think I just need to remember for next time that there's a difference between making the project what it should be and doing what you and your heart want to be. So like I wanted to be funny, so I was trying to make my projects funny, and in reality that project was meant to be dramatic, if that makes sense. So what did I learn? I learned to yeah, if I hit a wall, that I might be the one that put the wall up. So, all right. Goodbye.